Hey guys, and welcome back to the VFL. We're in season 37 now, Aston Villa. Can we finally get promotion? Last season you saw us slip up right at the end and miss out on the playoff places by just 1 point. This is the first weekend of the season in this video, that's 6 games. We have actually got a special guest commentator taking over for the first 2 games against Wigan and Barnsley. That's CAST4WAYGAMES, so props to him, thanks to him for doing that for me. If you want to subscribe and check out his Twitter and YouTube channel, it will be in the description. So here we go, straight into the first game against Wigan, and over to you, Castaway.
Hey guys, and welcome to this VFL Aston Villa video. You may not recognise my voice on this channel. I'm CAST4WAYGAMES and I'm commentating these first few games for the man himself. Here is the Aston Villa lineup, as you can see on screen right now. This is the team they'll be playing with in these games. Graphics made by CADS as well. I've seen some of his designs on Twitter, but let's get straight into the first game. VFL Aston Villa versus VFL Wigan. They start off as Wigan looks to come forward here as they play the ball down this left-hand side, cut back, and it is going to be a free kick given there as a foul from the big Freddy Krueger. Lovely little game tag that one is. The ball now can be whipped into the box. They look to pull a man short. No, the ref's not having any of that. Straight away going to book the player there in the wall for moving forward though, as it looks like they're going to look to try and take it short and whip the free kick in here. Straight away, ball goes short, the ball crossed into the back of the box and it's off the bar, and in a quick start there from Wigan. Not what this Aston Villa side would have wanted, but 1-0 Wigan so far, as Wigan look to come forward again now as they manage to play a ball through. Ooh, played straight into the defender, tries passing it back. This is some scrappy football here, but a good chance to shoot and puts Wigan 2-0 up. 23 minutes into this game, really scrappy defending. Probably should have been able to get the ball clear there, but unfortunately for the Aston Villa side, they weren't able to. But they look to come forward now as Hishi plays the ball into Static, into K. But if I'm saying your names wrong, I'm sorry. Hishi now with the ball, plays it. Nice little passing football here as they get a chance to shoot, and it's a goal. Lovely finish into the top right-hand corner. From Static Black there, I think that's his name. Lovely little finish, that one. Good bit of passing play, and Aston Villa are going to look to mount a comeback after being 2-0 down early on. Wigan, though, look to come forward with the ball, but he's shown off the field there. And Ollie Johnson on the throw-in, going to look for someone in an orange shirt to throw it to. No, he's not. He's just going to... There he is. He throws the ball, played back there. Wigan looking to keep the ball here, but good tackle there from Kabir as he looks to come forward with it. But a shot taken, and... Please save that keeper. Yes, he has done. There we are. I was worried there. The highlight kept him, but he's done that. No, you can't be doing that in goal. Oh, that is shocking from the goalkeeper. 3-1. I can't believe that's just happened from the goalkeeper. I saw the clip left in, and I thought it was just going to be a weird, scrappy thing from EA, but no, the keeper's rolled it out. He can't be doing that. Has to make sure he's getting the ball to one of his teammates, and a shocking goal to give away. That is 2 very, very cheap goals given away so far, and Dad has scored both of them. For the Wigan side. Second half now, Wigan look to come forward again. Aston Villa win the ball back. They're going to look to try and play this one out. A bit more passing football from the lads as they try and move forward with it. Big Freddy Krueger plays it down the line into Static Black, who got the goal. As he looks to come inside, plays the ball into Kabir, who looks to find it into Hishi. And unfortunately, the red time finish that would have happened doesn't. And the ball is able to be cleared. But they have a throw in now. Played that down into Hishi, plays it in the middle, into Kabir. I can't see the names anymore, so very, very sorry about this, but the ball played over the top down the line, a few men in the box. Can he get it back on the edge? Whips it in, the header. Big save from the keeper there as the player does go down in the end. That was that match, game over. I will say the goals were not deserved. Probably could have been a draw, that one, in theory, but that was that game over and done with. Wigan did win 3-1 versus Aston Villa. A very dodgy game. I'm sure the side weren't too happy about that, but here's the team sheet for the next lineup. The 4-1-2-1-2 formation. I believe this is the same team as the last game. I may be wrong, but we shall see. VFL Aston Villa versus VFL Barnsley now. And we'll see how the Aston Villa side can do in this game. As Static Black just seems to be a bit AFK there, unfortunately for the lads, as they're going to have to make sure they get rid of this one early. But they're trying to keep the ball now. Nice little bit of passing play going on from the Aston Villa team as the ball is played through into Hishi as he can go through one-on-ones. Got a few players catching up with him here. Takes a shot. Big save from the goalkeeper there. And they got a corner early on, but nothing came of that one. The keeper with a big kick downfield. They do win the header on, flicks it on their LBY header. Tries playing an early ball into the box. What a lovely cross that is. And the keeper, fortunately for the lads, was equal to that one. Ball cleared out now from the keeper. As the Aston Villa side managed to win it. A bit more passing Can they get it out at the back? They need to make sure they passed it properly here. Lovely ball played down the line. Linesman flag stays down as he looks to go back inside. Another ball could go back down the line here. Good ball. Can he put a ball in the box? He has done, and that is a goal. Keeper Superman dives out to it. Hishi manages to get himself the goal to put them 2-0 up inside, 1-0 up, sorry, inside 20 minutes. And the Hishman does it himself. I'm pretty sure that's what I just saw his pro was called there. But Barnsley looking to come forward. Now it is the second half as Barnsley making a good bit of play here. They've got a chance at the edge of the box to create something. The shot could be taken. Ball bounces about. And fortunately for the Aston Villa side is cleared. Barnsley looking to come forward again, but the ball is stopped there as Hishi gives it inside. Ball now played down the line. Can another ball get down the line into Hishi's feet? He can put this one in the box. Has done. It's got to be a goal, surely. And the keeper positioning not that great there, but a lovely little near post finish. Ball inside the box. Fought for a second where he took a lot of time. It wasn't quite going to go in the back of the net, but there we are, 2-0 up. 83 minutes played now as they look to come forward again. Can they get a third? Ball played down to Hitchman. What is this defence from Barnsley? He's got the man inside. This is surely going to come to a goal. Ball played in the middle. Cuts inside. Surely he's got to take a shot. Does a little bit too much of it. Couldn't get out of his feet. Probably should have hit that one first time, but hopefully it won't cost them as the Barnsley side looks to come forward. Good defending from this Aston Villa player here as he gets it cleared, but it's only straight back to one of their players who has a bit of time. Can they get a shot off? People are too scared to click B in this Barnsley team, but Aston Villa can now come forward themselves. It's another similar counter-attack to last time, but a lot more Villa players forward now as the ball on the edge of the box played back to him there. Can it go back in the middle? Unfortunately, they just can't seem to be creating goals from these chances that they should be. And is it going to be a straight-up counter-attack from Barnsley? Once again, the ball played in the middle. Will we see a goal this time? And, ref. That was questionable stuff there. I think I would have given it a penalty, but it's been given as a shoulder barge. A 2-0 win there could have definitely been a lot more goals in that game for both sides. But I'm sure the Aston Villa side would be happy with that. A solid 2-0 win from them, and well played to them in that game. Anyway, guys, I'll let you go to your normal commentator, Hishi, in his next part of the video.
Okay, so welcome back, guys. It's Hishi again. Again, shout out to CAST4WAYGAMES. I really appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe and follow him on Twitter. Both links will be in the description. So here we go up against the next team, and this is the lineup we went with. We've got Pugs and Sniper in defence alongside Charlie and Freddie on fullback position, Maruk in net, CJ in CDM, but we actually swapped in with Killer Swamp. The graphics just outdated. Stealthy Dice also in centre mid, Abdi and Cam, and myself and Static up front against Bradford City. Come on, you villains. Hopefully we can pick up where we left off last time, beating Barnsley 2-0. But Villa are right on the attack, right from the get-go, straight from kick-off. We've got Jam, Cam, Bam. The ball's whipped in, it's deflected, and they've scored after 2 freaking minutes. Not the best start, but it's just got Aston Villa written all over it, hasn't it? So here we go again now in the 20th minute. Freddy Krueger with a nice reverse pass to Sniper, to Pugs inside to CJ. CJ up to Kruger. It's a silly high through ball, but we managed to get it back. Kruger plays it to Static. Static takes a little bit too long on the ball, but it falls back to me. I shoot, it falls back to Static, and that's 1-1, thankfully. Get in. And here we go again. Straight from kick-off, never mind. In the second half now, in the 55th minute or so, we're trying to attack. Static just can't get the ball. They play it all the way back to the keeper. The keeper passes it straight back to Static. What can he do here? Unfortunately, nothing, and the ball is cleared. When our keeper made a similar mistake, they capitalised and we failed to do so. Long throw here. Managed to get our heads to it. I play the ball to Abdi. Abdi plays it inside to CJ. CJ puts Static completely clean through one-on-one. He ball rolls it, takes too long on the ball, and the attack fizzles out once again. But now Bradford are countering straight from our perfect, glorious one-on-one clear-cut chance here in the 67th minute. What can Bradford City do? Nice bit of passing play. They're just connecting every single pass, finding the right pass. X, X, X. That's all they're doing, and it's working. And they get a ball in, and he gets his head to it, but it's just wide, thankfully. And Static gets a yellow card. Clearly, he was frustrated by messing up that chance. Here we go in the 76th minute or so. They have got a free kick. We haven't been the best at defending these, as we saw against Wigan. We conceded a silly free kick. But let's see what Bradford City can do. Every team seems to have a nice little free kick routine in their locker. change takers here. He plays it short, chips it up top, and it's in. And what frustrated me about this goal is I specifically pointed someone out to mark that guy, and they just stood completely still and completely ignored that guy, and that was it. We lost 2-1. Second goal sale to concede, first one they scored after 2 minutes. It is what it is. We go straight into the next game, and this is the lineup we have for that game. I don't have a graphic for this one, unfortunately, because we did decide to change the lineup mid-game. We've got Charlie, Pugs, Sniper and Kruger. We've got a midfield three of Killer, Swamp, CJ and Dice. Got myself and Abdi on the flanks, and we've got Static Black as the sole striker up front. Here we go against Charlton. These guys were top of the league when we played them. Let's see what happens. Nice header away from Pugs. Pugs to Static. Static puts me through. Here I go. Play it back inside to Static. Static takes a heavy touch. And now Charlton are countering. Here we go. Charlton play completely through, and my man's through one-on-one, and he scores. Straight from the heavy touch on Static on one end. They score on the other end. 1-0 Charlton. Now this is straight from our kickoff after that goal. Killer Swamp to Pugs, Pugs to CJ, CJ back to me, myself back to Pugs, Pugs plays it to Charlie, and Charlie completely gives the ball away, and the counter, as we all know, keeps happening. It's a nice little through ball just here, and to be honest I think keeper should do better here, but they do score. Go 2-0 up straight from our kickoff. We're now in the second half here, and Charlton are on the attack again. CJ manages to get a foot to it. Sniper almost messes up, but manages to recover in time, get the ball away to Killer Swamp. Killer Swamp back to, sorry, the original one was at CJ, it was Dice I think. And then Abdi puts Static through. He do pause it here because I think we were doing fast passing, and I feel like if Static played it first time I could have been through, but he does slow it down a little bit, and the attack fizzles out, unfortunately. Here we go again. We got Killer Swamp on the ball to Charlie. Charlie puts me through. I play it across, but nobody's there, unfortunately. Charlie gets the ball again. Back to CJ in the middle to Abdi. Back to me. I take his header there. I maybe should have headed it down. It does come off the bar. If it goes in, you're happy. If you miss, you regret not heading it down. Here's what it is. Fortunately, it was my mistake there. Abdi does get tackled on the wing, and it goes out for throw-in. Abdi plays it to Static. Static loses it out, falls back to that man there on the edge of the box, and it goes back out for another throw-in. Here we go now, back to Abdi. Abdi does well to get it back to Kruger. Kruger's very far forward. CJ to Abdi to me. Defender takes a bit of a touch in the box, and I pounce, and that is 2-1. Charlton Athletic. Now here we go in the 75th minute. Can we create another chance? Here we go. Charlie to me. Fortunately, I lose the ball. Now Charlton are countering once again. This time from myself losing possession. But Pugs does very well to get the ball out to CJ. CJ back to Charlie. Charlie played a bit of a silly ball, to be honest, considering that wasn't on. I did go to V. But we managed to get the ball back. Abdi passes it back into midfield to CJ. And it falls to Static in the box, and he takes a shot, and it's just wide. And that's it. That's all she wrote. It finished 2-1 to Charlton Athletic. Another 3 points dropped. 2 games in a row. 3 games out of 4. But this is the lineup for the next game. Now this one is against Leicester City, because unfortunately I did lose the footage against Luton, which finished 0-0. This is the final game of the episode against Leicester City, and this is the lineup. We've got new debut in midfield and in net. We've got Chile in net and big time Trout in midfield. So let's see what Leicester City can do. This is straight from kickoff. We managed to win the ball back. Dice there. Trout gives it away right in front of our defence. He wins it back and then gives it away again with a silly pass. Thankfully it falls to Kabir. Kabir to Static. Static back inside to Kabir. Kabir finds a bit of space, takes the shot, and unfortunately it's straight into the keeper's hands. Nice and comfortable for him, and now they're countering with a nice long kick up. Falls back to Kabir, however he plays it out wide to CJ and right back. CJ back inside, a silly pass, falls back to Trout. He loses it again, the third time in the first couple of minutes of his debut, and now Leicester City are on the attack, and unfortunately we give away a free kick, and we all saw what keeps happening with our free kicks that we concede. So here's Leicester City lining one up. Now you can see that man free right on the edge of the box. And I'm talking closest to the camera here, and he gets the ball and he takes his time and he picks the man out, and it's 1-0 after only 5 minutes to Leicester City against Aston Villa. And here they go again, playing it inside, and they manage to find space for a shot, but Pugs with an excellent block. Charlie gives the ball away in our box, and here they go again, and it's a shot and it's off the bar. This is now in the 70th minute because it was a bit of a dead game. They have another chance. Charlie this time with an excellent block from the free kick, and that was it. That was actually it. We lost 1-0, a bit of a dead game, but it was all Leicester City to give credit to them. And we've now lost a lot of games, and we've got a lot of picking up to do. This is the table as it stands, and as you can see, we're sitting in 10th place. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.